exactly what I do.
All these immigrant folk, whatever color they be, they, oh my God, so violent. Yes, this is what we do here. And if you can't stomach it, you're always welcome to go home. You see?
Correct. So last super chat, and then we'll get to the next part. Timo says, so you can't whoop your masters and now you're coming for Africans. You realize it's the half-breeds that sold you out. I don't know exactly what you're talking about as far as the half-breeds, because, I mean, in Luanda, in the Kingdom of the Congo, I don't think those were half-breeds over there. And they had already been trading slaves in the Kingdom of the Congo before the Portuguese got there.
Right, right. See, here's a problem with a lot of folk. They don't even know history. They haven't taken the time to know. They just go with the narrative. They're like this individual right here. You know, this is, if you don't mind, I want to read that and break it down line by line. If you don't mind, I don't want to dictate how you do the show. So you can't whoop your master, so you come for Africans. So this is just another person who's romanticized Africa and think, oh, well, you know, you're just afraid. Look, shaming tactics are not going to work on me. You see, more importantly, for years and decades, you've had Black people who are historians. They knew the part that Africans played in the slave trade. Matter of fact, there was some studies back in the 1920s where they had done the research and realized that Africans were heavy-handed in the slave trade. But at that point, it was more important to create foster Black unity than to bring that up. So they purposely hid that from us. Okay. I don't romanticize anything. I am 100% on the side of foundational Black Americans and what is in our interest. Let me say that again. I'm on my people's side, period. And so if you owe my people something, you know, and I don't romanticize Africa. I'm not a Pan-Africanist. I don't, you know, someday want to have a Wakanda forever. I want my people to succeed. And Africa has not been treating my people right. When my people come to Africa, you force them to pay all these exorbitant fees. When my people come to Africa, you make them go through all this red tape in order for them to get visas. When my people come to Africa for the door of no return, and you treat it not as a homecoming, but as an opportunity to make money off my people. And I don't like that. Okay. I too used to romanticize Africa back in the day, but I realized a long time ago that these are the same people that sold us into slavery and didn't come get us. So now here it is. Now, here's my suggestion to all those African countries and those folk who, if you find yourself the subject of a lawsuit in the next 10, 15 years, you know, as a result of a change of litigation here, a statute that allows us to sue retroactively, well, you know, your job then is to sue your co-defendants. You African nations, Congo, go ahead and sue Portugal. Nigeria, Ghana, go ahead and sue the United States. You do that. You let you co-defendants figure that out. It's my job to sue you and put the heat on you and extract my resources from you. We have something in the law called solidarity obligors. That means if you catch one, he has to pay the whole bet. If he wants to go after his money for somebody else, that's fine. But it's not about fear. It's about practicality. Think about it like this. If we sue the United States and get $1 trillion judgment, who has to pay that, Austin?
Say that one more time.
If we sue the United States and we get $1 trillion judgment, several of them, hundreds of them, whatever, that amount to, who eventually has to pay that?
I mean, we will in the long run.
We will. The American citizens will. So why would I sue myself just so that my taxes could be raised and they'll take it all back? As a practical matter, that doesn't make sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to treat you like the non-brothers and sisters that you say we are, because remember, you African folks said, what? The foundational Black Americans are not your brothers and sisters. Okay, great. Keep that same energy. When you get these lawsuits and we start seizing your leaders' bank accounts and so on and so forth, that's generally the, you know, of course, I'm speaking more in colloquial terms, but that's generally how that works. Why would I sue myself for my taxes to go up? No, I'm going to sue you Africans, since you say we're not the same people anyway. It makes sense. And I think that we could get a Republican Republican president and Republican Congress to definitely go along with that. I don't think it's that far. It's just a matter of writing the statute out. But that would be my point about that, brother.
So and I'm just gonna ask because I'm reading some of the comments. Which African, like what African nationalities would you say you heard say that we are not the same people? Well, now, I know in America they feel that way. Like I couldn't fuck with that many Africans, especially Somalians. Like they didn't even see you. You could be in the same room as them in Texas and they wouldn't even see you there. Right. So it was very shocking to see how welcoming they are when I got here. Because I don't have that many I didn't recall having that many interactions with Africans in America.
I find no, brother, no, you on to something. Once people come to America, everybody goes to their corner. Exactly. It's almost like America, is is the source of race division. At some point, it's like when you show up your first day in prison, you got to go with your people. Whether you half black, or you got white friends or Hispanic friends, you're going to go and ride with the black card. And that's America. There are a lot of people who are Irish in Ireland who are mad at the Irish who are in America because the Irish in America are so racist. You see what I mean? According to the Irish who are in Ireland. Even, and so I get it. I get it. Everybody goes to their corner, but they are making a bad representation of themselves because they're leaving a bad impression of what places like Nigeria and Ghana and South Africa are like. If you're going to come to my country as a foundational Black American and try to treat me like a other, at some point, people like me who actually have knowledge and a moniker of power, we're going to start making decisions. You can't treat you can't treat my little brother bad and think I'm going to be cool with you. I remember there was a time when you were having some issues with some folk and they were coming after you. You see what I mean? And I didn't know you from Adam at that time. And I stepped up and I used my platform to defend you. It's the same thing I did with Aaron, the plumber. And it's the same thing I did with Kevin Samuels, although that was a little different because people were coming for the brother after he had passed away and he didn't have the opportunity to defend himself. But I'm not going to sit up here and let you talk reckless about another foundational Black man, or especially a young brother who's trying to make his way through the world without me saying something. It's my job to stand up for my people. And I feel as an educated Black man, educated at historically Black colleges and Ivy League colleges, I think it's our job not just to sit back and enjoy our money as the elite Black folk would like me to do, right? But we need to speak up and say something. And so that's kind of what I do. And that's why I put myself out there. But yeah, these folk that come to this country, man, maybe they're not like that in these other countries. And I look, I got some Black folks, some Africans I'm cool with, love them to death. You see what I mean? My son's godmother, my youngest son's godmother is a sister, a first generation sister from whose parents immigrated from Nigeria. You see what I'm saying? I got much love for him, but man, you can't disrespect my people and not think I'm gonna say something about it. You can't constantly be on the internet denigrating us and talking bad about us without somebody having, the courage to say, no, you're not gonna sit up here and talk bad about my people, fam. I'm not gonna have that. You see what I'm saying? That's not how this is gonna go. Not on my territory, not in my homeland, not when you're over here because we are the reasons that you're here in the first place. So you're not going to sit up and do it. I mean, no self-respecting Black man is going to allow people to do that. And it doesn't matter what color they are, white, Black, Hispanic, or whatever. We stood up against white supremacy, against all these folk, and it was just us. And so why would we let immigrants come to this country and talk reckless without us, without getting some pushback? That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I remember when you did that for me, and I appreciate that. Yeah. I definitely agree with you. They do stick to themselves a lot more in America. But yeah, when you're here, especially in a place like Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, I would even say Mozambique, and Gambia. I felt a lot. It was a completely different experience dealing with Africans. But yeah, before I came to Africa, I didn't think it was going to be as welcome as I did. But that's another topic for another day. So on the economic side, do you think that the American dream is dead? And if so, when did it die, and will it ever come back?
That's an interesting question. Let me do this real quick, man. Give me about 2 minutes. I'm still technically working. Give me a second. I'll be right back, okay? What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D. People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. D's black man talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something and you earn something. And let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. There's a king here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now on.